Hey ladies, I just want you to date yourself. Yeah, ladies, you know how we do. And also, make sure you just, pamper yourself. But you know what's one thing that's most important? Yeah, love yourself. Thanks for tuning in with Asia C.
What is up, y'all? You already know that it is your girl Asia C, coming to you live straight from the 216, and welcome back to Dating Me, the Healing Series. But before we get into this video, I want you to make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and put your black hearts down below. Why? Because we are the Black Heart Gang over here, y'all. Now let's get into this topic. So you guys, today's topic is going to be revealing, and then our subtopic is who am I? So as we go along this journey of dating ourselves, we have to know who we are. We went through the admitting place, we went to the place of forgiving them and forgiving ourselves. Now it's time to get to know who we are. We are starting off with a clean slate. We are starting off of who we are, what we're doing, a new lifestyle. So it's time to figure out who we are. So the definition for reveal means to unveil, publish, impart, tell, announce, and proclaim. But the key point I want you guys to understand that when we do this unveiling, when we do this publish, when we do this impart, the tell, the announce, the proclaim of our identity and who we are not doing this for them. We're not doing this for the people, for the outer people, our friends, family, husband, wives, children. We're not doing this for them. We are doing this for us, so that we can enjoy and understand and operate in who we are and love us for us. That's what we do for dating. When we're dating someone, we go and we date them to figure out and understand who they are, and vice versa. They date us to know what type of woman or man that we are, so that they can say, hey, I like this person, I want to move forward. So you're going to do the same, but whether you like yourself or not, you're going to love yourself. And that's just that on that. And we're going to keep it moving, and we're going to move forward with this dating us. And this is all part of healing. When you understand who you are, you will live in life so much better and be able to heal, even though people still may hurt you in the long run. People still may hurt you to this day, and they may do things to you still to this day, but knowing who you are helps you heal from those things very quickly. Or it may hurt and sting a little bit, but it won't even get you to the place where you are completely just like done out, because you know who you are. So now we're going to unveil. We're going to remove the veil. We're going to remove that fine piece of material that's protecting our identity, because we are afraid of what might happen when we truly operate in the person that we are. And the example I'm going to give you guys is, it took me a while to cut my hair, y'all. It took me a while. If y'all can see, this is, on me. It's long. It's back there. This is, my hair. And it took me a while to even cut my hair, you guys. And it's because of people's opinions. Everyone loved my long hair, but I wanted something different. And I knew that my hair would grow back, which is the truth. But because of the fear of the opinions, I went against what I wanted while knowing the truth behind my decision, which is my hair is going to grow back and grow back fast. So let's stop there. I knew the truth. There was something I wanted. I wanted my haircut. I wanted something new at that time. And that's the truth. My hair is going to grow back fast. I know that. I know it. But at that time, I was afraid because of what people liked about me. And because of what they liked about me, I allowed their opinions to override the truth that's within myself. Regardless of if they liked it or not, okay, fine. Having long hair is beautiful. Having short hair is beautiful. It does not matter. But at the end of the day, I just wanted a change for me. How many of us have went through life making changes to please people or not making changes to still please people? We stop and don't move in things that we know are not bad decisions. Me cutting my hair was not a bad decision. I was not going to go to hell for cutting my hair, but because of the opinions of others, I was worried about it. I was worried of what they would say about me if I cut my hair, or they wouldn't like me anymore because I didn't have my long hair. My hair was the beauty of me, so I thought. Though it's an asset, it's something else that makes me beautiful, but I'm beautiful regardless at the end of the day. And I didn't understand that. So therefore, though I know the truth that my hair will grow back and it will grow back fast, their opinions overrided the truth of what I knew. And I made my decision based off that. So I'm going to continue. And knowing my decision wasn't a decision that would cause harm to me or others around me, and that also will help keep that stance. That decision was something that I had a dream about a long time ago. My hair had got cut by someone I was hurt by at that time, and I thought my life was over. But then in the blink of an eye, I became better and different. And basically, the dream was really saying, don't hold on to things that's really not worth that much value, especially when you made up of a certain kind of DNA. So in the dream, I was in the cage, and it was like a cage or some type of thing, and I was talking to someone, and at that time I was hurt by an individual, and that individual came up to me and cut my hair behind me. And when I realized that they had cut my hair, I was about to cry, like, oh my God. But then I came back and I looked at myself, and my hair was styled in like a short haircut. And then I was like, I'm going to insert the video for y'all right here. Okay, so then my hair was cut, and I looked at myself, and I seen myself beautiful. I seen myself, I was like, oh my God, wait. I'm still beautiful. I'm still flowing. I started to glow. Though it was like a cutoff that happened, though they were doing something, it was a value to me. My hair was a value to me. And it was like it was taken away from me. But because that was taken away, and I'm like, everybody know me as the dark-skinned girl with the long, pretty hair. Now my identity is gone. That hurt me. Because you hurt me by cutting my hair, and then now you're hurting me because you done took my identity away from me. But at the end of the day, once the hair was cut, and it was like in like a short bob, like I showed you, I realized that was not my identity. My identity didn't come through my hair. And the same for you guys. Your identity is not going to come through your house, your cars, your children, your husband, whether you got a big family, whether you got one baby father, 2 or 3, whether you got the nicest car, whether you work at Saks Fifth, or whether you work at McDonald's, whether you clean the streets, whether you clean in the rich people's building. It doesn't matter. That's not how your identity comes, by all these things that's happening, or the things that you have, or the things people may know you by. Some women, your identity doesn't come from your body shape. That's not who you are. Your body shape does not define your beauty. It does not define who you are and who you're supposed to be. You can have the nice Coke bottle shape. I think it's beautiful, but that doesn't define you. You don't have to be known as such and such with the nice body. That's not who you are. Or even if you don't have, say if you don't like your teeth and your teeth is crooked, not to talk down on anybody, you're not known as such and such with the crooked teeth. That's not your identity. That's not who you are. You are not known by those things. So let's not hold on to these things and make us think like these things are so precious to us that if we lose this, what if I have a Coke body shape and I have a baby, and it ain't no Coke body, it's an ice cream cone now. My stomach is melting and the rolls is coming over the cone because my stomach is like real. What if that happens to me? Does that change who I am? Does that change the value of me? Does that mean I'm not worth anything anymore? Does that take away my identity now because my stomach is out there? I didn't had a baby and I don't have a Coke body. I got an ice cream cone. Does that take away who you are? No, it doesn't. We're going to keep going. Like I said, it's a certain kind of DNA. It's in my natural DNA that I have good hair and it grows back fast. And it's in my spiritual DNA. I can adapt, accept, be, rock, and succeed in any change in my life, even unexpected. I know that change is good, especially when growth is involved. So think about that. I know I'm talking about my hair, but let's take this in the spiritual aspect like I ended off with there. I know it's in my DNA, my natural DNA, that my hair is going to grow back fast. I know that. I know I get it from my father's side. I know it. It's in that natural DNA that my hair is going to grow back and it's going to grow back fast. That's how it is. It's in my natural DNA. Now it's in my spiritual DNA that when growth is involved, it's good for me. When the change is happening and growth is involved, it's good for me. I know that's in my DNA that I can adapt, I can accept, I can be, and I can exceed and accept any change in my life. So in the dream, when the individual cut my hair, at that moment, I'm like, that's my strength. If we're going to go to spiritual aspect like Samson, the hair is my strength. You so-called cut my strength off by hurting me. But at the end of the day, you didn't hurt me. Why? Because when you cut my hair, at the end of the day, I know my hair is going to grow back. At the end of the day, I still accepted the fact my hair is short, cool. You hurt me, you cut it, cool. But I still got the ability, it's in my DNA to accept it, to grow and change, to evolve, to move, to succeed, and to rock it. Because in the dream, I rocked it. To the point where in real life, I got my hair cut around the exact same time I had the dream. Around it. And it'll still cause you to be strong. When growth is involved, listen, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So when something has changed in your life concerning an identity that you held on to for so long, and it's not there anymore, you can still rock where you are. You can still accept and adapt to it. It's in your DNA. It's in your spiritual DNA to be just that. My hair was long. That was who I am. That's what made me pretty. That's what made them like me. That's what made them want to talk to me. So I thought that at the end of the day, I realized that's not who I am. If you read the story of Samson, even with his hair cut, he still was able to push and knock down a whole building. And if Samson can knock down buildings, I'm going to knock it down mountains, everything. You can keep trying to hurt me. At the end of the day, you could take away, it could seem like you're taking away, but it's growth happening. It's a strengthening, it's a pulling happening. Like I said, your body shape may not be there what you identified yourself with at first. Men, you may lose your hair at an early age, at 20-something. You may get bald early. Your hairline may get But at the end of the day, rock where you are. Don't sit there with the receding hairline. Go cut it off and rock it. Adapt to it. understand, I know my hair is not going to define who I am. Men, don't try to grow your beard and it ain't connecting and think that's who you are. Or don't be afraid if God is leading you to cut your beard off because he wants to take you to another place. Don't be afraid and identify with all these natural things. Because it's in our DNA to just be different, to be in who we are. It's in our DNA that change happens. It's us. This is us. At the end of the day, we can do this. And I want to tell you, and I'm doing it with y'all, we can do this. We can rock it. We can go ahead and go with it. And you may say to yourself, well, Asia, see, why your hair ain't cutting out? Because honestly, I don't want to cut. Right now, I had to cut for years. I kept cutting it. And now Asia, see, want her hair to grow. That's where I'm at right now. And this is what I want. And this is what I'm liking about myself at the moment. And I've came to accept that. Even if people say, you might look cuter with your haircut. Thank you. But at the end of the day, truth is, this is what I'm feeling right now. I'm not hearing to I'm not hearing to do certain changes and do all the suggestions that may be thrown at me. I'm no longer going by, they might not like me. They might think this. They might think that if I don't do this, if I don't do that. No. No. And one thing that's going to help you is I did this writing prompt. When I look at me, I see. And you're going to do this writing prompt. And you're going to say, when you see yourself, what do you see about yourself? And even if it start off bad, I'm like, I don't see nothing. I see just this bad stuff. After you get done, don't stay there. Don't you write no long thing about how all the bad stuff you see about yourself. Stop there. Then say, okay, I see, but I want to see this. I want to see that. I believe I could be this. I believe I could be that. Start your healing process with this writing prompt. Thank you for tuning into my video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And put your black hearts down below. Why? Because we are the Black Heart Gang over here, y'all. Let's get into it. Love you. Hey, what is up, y'all? You already know that it is your girl, Asia C, coming to you live straight from the 216.
I'm calling this shot like I told you. I'm shooting my shot, that's a bold move. Little home trying to box to the phone booth.